It is a beautiful evening to celebrate our school dedication. My name is Neida Padro, and I am the proud principal of Oran Roberts Elementary. Thanks to everyone for joining us tonight and celebrating with us the dedication of our fantastic new school.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Bienvenidos, good evening, buenas tardes. Thank you, Principal Padro, for your kind words and for the leadership that you provide this school. Good evening, parents, students, teachers, staff, and community members. Thanks to each of you for sharing in this very special occasion and this very special day. Occasions like this are surely one of the most enjoyable duties of an elected official. Saluting a deserving role model, recognizing a dedicated staff, and looking into the faces of bright, promising students.
Well said, Trustee Solis. Thank you for that. Well, it's great to be here. I like to be in any audience, in front of any audience that have students and teachers, staff members, community members, trustees, because it shows that it really does take all the different people to raise and educate children. This is a great building. It's always fun to be in a new building, and a great building. Thanks again to the Roberts family for being here, but also for the legacy of the former governor. Again, it is a great building, but this building is not what will make Oran Roberts Elementary School great. Yeah, it's nice to be here, but 50 years from now, 80 years from now, this building will fade. It will need renovating. It will be, the paint will have been done over several times. It will no longer be new. But I hope it will still have the newest of legacies, a legacy that endures, that remains fresh, and that we can come together and still be proud as we are today of the school.
Good evening. It's great to see everybody here this evening. But before I begin, I definitely would like to acknowledge our Dallas County Commissioner, Dr. Teresa Daniel. Would you please stand up? Who's also a former DISD employee. So now she's our county commissioner. Thank you for being here. And thank you for inviting me back. Luckily, you guys didn't forget about me. But definitely, this brings it full circle for me. You know, I remember when I was first elected in 2006 and 2007 to the school board, when we were talking about areas that needed new campuses or new buildings, and Oran Roberts was one of the names that came up, and I definitely wanted to make sure that you guys were able to get a new school. And then in 2008, when I asked you guys to support the bond program that was going to provide the monies to build this campus, I want to thank the parents for voting and supporting the bond program. And then we know we've been through a lot to get this school built, and when I asked you to come and fight for your neighborhood and fight for your school, you guys responded and you guys said this is what we want for our children. So I want to thank you for that. And making sure that we did get this complete. I see a lot of you in the audience today, so thank you for that.
Good evening. Thank you so much for inviting me to participate in this wonderful occasion. I want to take you back over 100 years ago, an occasion very similar to this, public officials, parents, students, dedicating the original O.M. Roberts grade school. It's got a rich and wonderful history. First came World War I, and some of the O.M. Roberts students who had matriculated through high school were drafted and went overseas into the big war. After that war was concluded, across the street, Ford Motor Company built a big plant and started manufacturing automobiles. A couple of years later, in 1936, the State Fair of Texas expanded, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the state of Texas.
a fifth grade student at Oran M. Roberts Elementary. I had called Oran Roberts my school since I was 4 years old. You might wonder what my goals and dreams are. I want to have a better future and become someone special, important, someone that can make the world a better place by helping others.
Anyway, Principal Padro, Superintendent Miles, Councilman Vedrino, Trustee Solis, city officials, special invited guests, friends of the school, parents and students, my beautiful wife, Tammy, thank you for allowing me to be with you today. It is indeed a tremendous honor for me personally, especially as the great-great-grandson of Governor Oran Milo Roberts, to represent the entire Roberts family lineage. What a great day the Lord has really blessed us and bestowed upon us here. My family is very proud of Governor Oran Milo Roberts and his legacy, and it's very appropriate that he's honored here today with the dedication of this fine new educational facility.
The O.M. Roberts Elementary School is a $16.4 million facility. It's 2 stories, 98,000 square feet, sits on a total campus of 6.4 acres. It services 810 students with grades pre-K through 5. We have 39 classrooms, a science lab, a computer lab. We have computer connectivity throughout this building. We have this multi-purpose room, which is beautiful. It serves as the auditorium and also many other functions. Fine art spaces, music and art room, the gymnasium, administrative space, a media center, a cafeteria, outdoor play and athletic areas, and a beautiful learning garden for the students and the community.
They said you wouldn't make it so far out now, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to cry, 'cause you had never let it go inside. You worked real hard, you know exactly what you want and need, so believe, and you can never give up. You can reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can, I believe, I will, I believe, I know my dreams are real. Oh yeah, I believe, oh yeah, I believe, I know. That's why
To all of our participants, greeters, JROTC student leaders, music and art students, you have made this day one to remember, and you have made me very, very proud. As we close today, let's give all of our student performers and their teachers another round of applause, please. The programs that our students prepared for tonight were around being aspirational, which is one of our core values of our schools. We want them to dream and dream big because we will be with them every step of the way, along with parents and school staff. We will make sure they are successful. That's what we're here for. Once again, thank you to our district and community leaders, friends and partners for all your support. We couldn't do it without you. So please come again, come often, and get to know us.